Have an update tonight on a News 4 Tucson investigation. Pima County leaders are developing a safety plan for rural areas after hearing from the wife of a Good Samaritan brutally murdered in a remote community of Reddington.
You may recall this story. Paul Clifford was found murdered on Christmas Eve. His body burned and left next to a smoldering stolen truck. The sheriff's office arrested 3 suspects about a week later, and they are all now awaiting trial. News 4 Tucson's chief investigative reporter, Coris Nylander, has been covering this case from the very beginning. He joins us now live from outside the Board of Supervisors building downtown. And Coris, what is the latest in this very tragic chapter and story?
Well, Sean, it was a very emotional moment in front of the Pima County Board of Supervisors here this morning as Paul Clifford's wife of 30 years, Christina, was called before them to speak. She recounted the brutal murder of her husband and demanded changes that she feels could have changed the outcome of all this.
This senseless act of evil has exposed a critical vulnerability.
Christina Clifford would have spent the weekend celebrating her husband's 54th birthday, but for the first time in their 30 years of marriage, they were not together.
I would have never thought that I would have been saying goodbye to him before he even turned 54.
Her presence here before her county leaders this Tuesday morning is her way of celebrating him through the grave, hoping all her neighbors can be safer. Law enforcement response to the Reddington community, she says, can take more than 4 hours for emergencies. Most of the area has no cell phone signal.
Please prioritize the safety of all residents of Pima County, no matter where they live.
The item was placed on the agenda by her supervisor, Steve Christie.
We will be in touch, and my office is your office.
Thank you.
All right.
Who threw out several potential solutions from increased patrols, agreements with nearby counties, emergency call boxes, to high-tech approaches.
We talked about and hear about drones, drone surveillance, drone patrols.
The meeting was the first discussion about potential solutions. No actions were set in stone, but Christina left with a feeling of newfound hope.
I want to help in Paul's name. I want my whole community and all rural communities to be safe.
This cannot be a more eloquent memorial and tribute to her husband.
Thank you.
By making sure that we do something positive that can prevent this kind of tragedy from ever happening again.
And the Board of Supervisors unanimously voted to approve a motion requesting the County Administrator to put a plan together on how to best address these concerns within 90 days. We'll update you on what they ultimately decide to do to address these issues as that happens. We're reporting live tonight from downtown Tucson. Coris Nylander, News 4 Tucson.